Alright guys, I'm back. This is my TNA Genesis review for 2013. My 2013 Genesis. So if alright guys, I'm back with my TNA Genesis review for 2013. So we start off the show. So this show's kind of a lackluster show. I kind of didn't really like this show. I kind of like two matches on the show with Christopher Daniels. Why is my face over? I kind of like the Christopher Daniels, and I kind of like the Christopher Daniels and the James Storm match. That was a real good match. I like the world title match at the end with Storm, Aries, and Rude. We kick off the show with the first match tonight was World Tag Team Titles Online. World Tag Team Titles Online. Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez will defend against Matt Morgan and Joey Ryan. Joey Ryan wins the Chavo Guerrero, Chavo and Hernandez wins. Chavo hits the frog splash for the win. Kind of a short match. This was Chavo goes over here. Chavo and Hernandez go over here. After the match, Matt Morgan standing in the ring. So I'll say I think TNA are gonna break these two up and stuff, which is weird because what's gonna happen with Joey Ryan now? Are TNA gonna do anything with this guy? Because are we gonna? I don't know what's Matt Morgan. I think they're gonna probably push it for the main event scene. I don't know with this. I don't know where they're going with this Matt Morgan. I mean, Matt Morgan still has Hulk Hogan's robe from WrestleMania. I think 3 it was, and Hulk Hogan still has said nothing about that robe. So yeah, 2 months they've been together, so I don't see them. They didn't really do much with Matt Morgan and Joey Ryan. I wanted them to go over here, but they didn't go over. So yeah, they didn't go over. They didn't go over here, so I'm kind of pissed off they didn't go over. So we see a segment between JB and Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson says that, oh yeah, they made a match. They made an impromptu match between Samoa Joe and Anderson, but before the match, Anderson says to JB that tonight Samoa Joe's gonna end up like Kurt Angle tonight, and he's sick of people telling him what to do in TNA. So anyway, so second match tonight was Samoa Joe versus Anderson. Anderson wins for the match for the win, but Samoa Joe gets distracted by Mike Knox at ringside. Well, he didn't come to ringside, stuff like behind the barricade and stuff, but Anderson hits Mike Chaka's kind of short here. So also we're going to see a Mr. Anderson and Samoa Joe feud. Here to do something for it, trying to build Anderson up again. I don't know why. It's kind of like a pay-per-view. He's been on leadership since I think like August. So I don't know why you're going to build up this guy again. You're going to build up Mr. Anderson again. Then after the match we see a Kenny King and JP segment. Kenny King says tonight he's going to win the X-Division title. He says that Christian York's like a freight train like Superman, stuff like that. Some weird stuff here. So the third match tonight was Christian York versus Kenny King. Christian York wins the rope for the win. I don't know, I wanted Kenny King to win here, to let him go over here. Because Kenny King's a heel now in TNA. And I would like a Kenny King. The fans wanted Kenny King. The fans are kind of dead in this kind of match here. Because I'm a fan of Christian York and Kenny King, but Christian York is really the first pay-per-view match he's been on since he got signed for TNA, so it's quite good. He got some TV time here, so I'm glad Christian York and Kenny King got TV time on this pay-per-view. Yeah, but they are pushing Kenny King. I don't think Christian York's ready yet for the belt. And anyway, after the match he gets knocked out. Kenny King knocks him out with like this burning hammer, hits the burning hammer and it knocks him out. And then he's called for RVD. RVD didn't come out. RVD does come out. RVD hits his music, he does his on thing. RVD. Yeah, he does his RVD stuff. Comes down and then before the bell rings, says Christian York, you don't have to do this. You don't have to do this. Anyway, Christian York does a few things. He hits RVD with a high knee. Then RVD wins here with the 5-star frog splash for the win. So this is kind of a short. This is a really short match here. And after a shake hand, so basically, you're not really. I want to see Kenny King win the belt here because that would have made me more interested in the X division. I'm not really interested at all. Kenny King could have won this belt. I mean, what are you gonna do with RVD now? You're just gonna take him off TV again. You weren't doing anything before his pay-per-view anyway. What a waste of money that guy is. And oh, I don't get this. You put that X Division title on RVD to make your X Division interesting, because that Bound for Glory, it wasn't even interesting then. We'll see segment between Joyride, no, I say Joyride, JB and Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park says it's going to be in his first professional wrestling match on pay-per-view. He got some tweets on the fan sentiment and stuff, so yeah, it's just a pastime here. Then we see Devon versus, this match was Jurassic Park versus Devon. Devon wins here with the rope for the win. Why did we have this on a pay-per-view match? Jurassic Park versus Devon. Why we had this on pay-per-view? We could have had this on Impact, but why did we have this match at all? Why did we have this at all? Oh yeah, and Jurassic Park said that. But I don't get why did they have this on pay-per-view. I'm getting my head around this. Is kind of back and break for me. Jurassic Park gets busted open by a loose turnbuckle at the event. He gets busted open by the turnbuckle, and he starts to do this stuff with the black hole fly and stuff, and then tries to go for choke slam, and he was steps out of it again. Yeah, could have, and then he loses. Then see JB and Austin in his segment. He says him and Bobby don't get on, but tonight they're gonna agree on one thing. They're gonna say that we're talking about Jeff Hardy. So yeah. So we have the sixth match tonight, which is knockout style match between. It's a knockout not knockout style match, knockout gauntlet match. So it's first comparison we're at with Gail Kim. Gail Kim eliminates Tex Parker, and then she eliminates Holdy B. She holds her tights here. Terrell, the ref, doesn't see this here, and then she eliminates Mickey James, and then Velvet Sky comes out. Velvet Sky hits his face, busted for the win, but Gail Kim had her foot on the rope, and Terrell, she didn't see this at all, which is quite weird, and they show replay this, and she still didn't see this, but I know that we weren't going to see Gail Kim versus Terrell anyway for the title, so yeah. And then we have a segment between Daniels and JB. Daniels calls JB Jerome, and he calls Kazarian is now called Francois Kazarian now. So Francois Kazarian, and Daniel are inside. Daniel says that Kazarian has a manager's license. So Daniel versus Storm, this was a real good match. It's excited for this feud. Daniels wins here with yes, and this is a good match. Taz on commentary was an ass on commentary. I heard Kenny Lee says that this today says that this is the first time I heard that James Storm and Daniels are faced off. That first time I heard that James Storm and Daniels faced off in pay-per-view. Kenny Lee says amazing, and Taz says he'll talk shit about Daniels. He calls him shady and stuff and slimy and stuff, but he doesn't. I know, but what he says, well, it's not amazing, when it says that Taz goes like that. Anyway, Storm hits the super kick on, Kazarian goes on the rope. He tries to distract James Storm, but James Storm hits him with a super kick. Daniels hits the STO for the win. Foot's on the rope for the win. So Christopher Daniels is the new number contender. Great for Daniels here. I hope Daniels goes over here. It looks like a kind of build up for Jeff Hardy. Christopher Daniels feud, which is quite good on 24th edition, January 24th edition of Impact. Hopefully he goes over here and he wins the belt here, because this is probably the biggest push of his career, and I think we're going to see a James Storm and AJ Styles feud. Next match tonight, Sting vs Dark. Sting. This was quite an alright match here. Sting Wings here with the Scorpion Death Drop for the win. Scorpion Death Drop for the win. Then we see a Rude and JB segment. He says that Jeff Hardy should be the world champ. So match in night was Jeff Hardy versus Jeff Hardy defending world title against Rude and Aries. It's a real good match here. Aries winning against Rude. Hardy, well, actually Austin Aries and Bobby was arguing here over, it's kind of funny argument here they had. They're arguing it against, this kind of, they was arguing actually, so they weren't getting along. He was kind of hinting that we're going to see an Austin Aries and Bobby feud. Anyway, Aries eliminates him, I think with a cross, I think it's with that other submission move, I think. Yeah, with a submission move here. So Paul Tina going to turn Austin Aries to face now, I guess, and eventually we're Rude. So anyway, and then Aries gets hit with with Swanton for the win. And that's the end of Genesis basically. I wasn't really excited for this pay-per-view. The Dark Sting match was awful. The Joseph Park Diva match was awful. Two matches only I liked was Jeff Hardy triple threat match for the world title between Aries, Hardy and Rude was good. Daniels and Kazarian match was kind of Daniels and Storm was really good. I was excited for that match. Oh yeah, did I forget something at a Boy Ray promo? He says that he's gonna invite the fans were invited to their wedding. So yeah, there you go. I forgot about that segment. I just kind of switched off then. Oh yeah, they said it's time to texting. I forgot that as well. Yeah, basically that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter, Facebook. Thanks. I'll see you all later. Bye.